All right, welcome back. We're about to take the old Duke out for a ride for the first time in about a month, and it's been closer to 3 months since I've taken the Honda out. It was back in July when I rode that. We've been stalling, the Duke has, which is no good. There it goes, cough cough. I think we're all buttoned up. Gotta try and get out of this bloody driveway without slipping. Let's go check the pressures in the tyres. Now, I don't know how often anyone else wants to check their tyres, but I like to do it at least once a month. Seems to me that on the Honda it's once a month or every 2 tanks of fuel. This is the first really nice day I've had in a while. I just haven't felt like wanting to risk the weather. In my first year of riding, and especially the first 5 or 6 months while I was on my owls, I was hyper focused on racking up kilometres, and it didn't matter to me what the weather was. I wanted experience in all kinds of weather before I went for my licence test. But since passing, I have no real need to want to ride in the rain. But at least I know that I have confidence to ride in wet weather. But now I'm only accountable to myself. I don't have any more tests I need to pass. So if I don't have to get caught in the rain, I'm not gonna. Basically, I'm just talking crap right now because I never really have anything interesting to say. Standing up on the pegs of the Honda is so much more comfortable than on this bike, but it's still better than having the suspension slam the seat up into your ass going over these speed humps. And there's 5 of them along this street, which is absolutely overkill. Now, I shouldn't need to top up the fuel while we're here because I didn't go as far as I was expecting to last time I filled up the tank. Maybe later on today. Alright. We'll see how well behaved the old Duke wants to be at this set of lights. It's been running a bit rough this morning, but then it probably just needs to loosen itself up again. I've done everything I can think of to stop the stalling, but I don't really have the money to throw at it, you know, in terms of buying a whole new throttle body, which is the only surefire fix. Okay. Well, we won't be pumping them up to 41. I prefer 32 psi front and back. Oh, rear brake's already nice and warm. It only lost 1 psi sitting there for a month, which is about what I was expecting, to be honest. Same on the front, 31 psi. Very good. You got to say, these tyres are 8 years old and they hold their pressures that well, even after 8 years. You can hear the bike coughing and carrying on. Takes a bit of getting used to, but just tweak the throttle a bit. No real idea where I want to go today. Nice day for a ride. The tyre pressures are good. Plenty of fuel in the tank. No reason we can't go and stretch our legs for a few hours, which is a most ironic turn of phrase, because my legs always feel cramped on this bike. The road surface along here is absolutely terrible, so you really got to pay attention. Oh, come on. Second to third gear on this bike is fucking terrible, and it just jumped itself out of third. This would be a great corner if it wasn't for this road surface. Probably more of a patient rider than most people expect. Like, maybe it's come from spending most of my time on a 125, but I won't overtake unless I feel it's really necessary. This wind is so strong it feels like it wants to blow my helmet right off my head. Not like my chin strap isn't tight, but it's really buffeting me right now. I would take driving rain over riding in buffeting wind conditions, because it's the way that it comes and goes. Like, it's not like sitting in front of an industrial fan where the stream of wind is constant. It's the way that it hits you in blows and waves that really unnerves me, even still. At least pouring rain seems to be consistent. But buffeting wind can really take you by surprise, and I really find that it makes me ride tense, and when you ride tense, you ride poorly. So give it the old chicken wing shake of the elbows, and tell yourself to loosen up, because even in high wind, you will ride better if you're riding loose. I don't particularly think it's worth overtaking. Yeah, we're doing like 40 k's under the limit. It drops down to 80, then 60 just up here, so I plan to turn off anyway. I think we're going to refuel up here, just to be on the safe side. There's a lot of fucking around just to get my helmet back on. What do we put in? 5.52 litres. It's alright. I could have got another 100 k's on the fuel I had at least. But I want to hit this, I want to go into the hills. So apparently my dead cat attachment wanted to come off, and so we're just going to see how it goes normally. Oh, come on. The fuel can't be that bad. I want to turn left up here anyway. It's been a hot minute since the KTM stalled that badly. The frustrating thing about the KTM and this stalling issue is that right now it's running smooth. You would not know that it was having issues. But at idle, sometimes it just does not want to run. Now, it's a glorious day for a trip into the hills, I think. I did a very similar trip last time I went for a ride, but I'm not exactly limited for good riding roads. But you do tend to pick your favourites. back, relax, and watch me cock up every single one of these corners. This road has been washed out for as long as I can remember. They've never ever fixed it properly. I'm not familiar with this road to want to try and overtake. And honestly, it wouldn't hurt to keep me accountable in terms of not going too fast. bugger. It's not something you see every day. I think I want to do that.